morning 10th class students. This is rapid revision of chapter number 2, magnetic effect of electric current. Okay, so first Oersted observed that electricity and magnetism are related to each other. This is first observed by Oersted. Okay, now a magnet has attractive property. It attracts iron, steel, nickel, cobalt, etc. Okay, a bar magnet is a rectangular piece. A bar magnet is a rectangular piece of uniform cross section. Okay, the cross section is uniform. Okay, now a magnetic compass has a magnetic needle which gives the direction. Okay, so a magnet has directive property. It tells us about the direction because it always rests in north to south direction. A freely suspended magnet always rests in north to south direction. Okay, always remember this. A magnet has two poles. A magnet has two poles. One is north pole and another is south pole. A magnet never be exist with monopole. It means monopole do not exist. For example, if we are saying that a magnet has only north pole, then this is wrong. Always a magnet has two poles, north pole and south pole. If we break a magnet into a very small pieces, then small pieces also have north and south pole. Okay, so a magnet has two poles. How many? Two poles. Now, like poles. Like poles means north or south pole. Okay, like poles repel each other. Like poles repel each other and unlike poles attracts each other. Okay, now a magnet comes in various shapes according to their uses. It depends on the use that what is the shape of a magnet. It may be bar magnet, means rectangular piece. It may be U-shaped magnet. It may be circular magnet. It may be oval-shaped magnet and many more. Okay. Now a current carrying a wire or conductor, because wire is a conductor. So a current carrying wire has magnetic field around the wire. It means it produces magnetic field. Current carrying wire produce magnetic field around the wire. Okay, the permanent magnet which we have is made up of steel. The magnetic field of a permanent magnet has a small strength. It has a small magnetic field. Okay, now what is magnetic field? The magnetic field, it is the space around a magnet. The space around a magnet. And a current carrying wire has magnetic field. So the space around a magnet or current carrying wire in which a magnetic force can be experienced by magnetic materials, for example iron, steel, nickel, cobalt, is called magnetic field. Okay, once again, space around a magnet or current carrying wire in which a magnetic force can be experienced by magnetic material like iron, steel, nickel and copper is called magnetic field. Okay, magnetic field is denoted by capital B. Okay, the SI unit of magnetic field is Tesla, denoted by capital T. This is based on the name of scientist. Okay, now the direction of magnetic field is from North Pole to South Pole. Outside the magnet, from North Pole to South Pole, outside the magnet, but inside the magnet, it is from South Pole to North Pole. Okay? Now, magnetic field lines are the imaginary lines because we cannot see these lines. So magnetic field lines are the imaginary lines which represent magnetic field pictorially. It is only pictorial representation. We use these lines to picturize magnetic field. They are used to visualize the magnetic field. Okay? Now, properties of magnetic field lines. Magnetic field lines, also known as magnetic line of forces. Okay, so the first property of magnetic field lines is they start from North Pole. They start from North Pole and end on South Pole. This is outside the magnet. North Pole to South Pole outside the magnet. Okay, and inside the magnet from South Pole to North Pole. South Pole to North Pole inside. You can see from the diagram. Okay, now according to the first property, they form closed loops. This is also represented by this diagram. You can see that outside north to south and inside south to north. So they complete one loop. They form closed loops. Okay. Now the third property of magnetic field line is the tangent. Tangent is a line that intersects at one point. Okay, the tangent at any point on magnetic field line. This is a magnetic field line and this arrow is the tangent. And tangent is a line which intersects at one point. Okay, so once again, tangent at any point on magnetic field line gives the direction of magnetic field, gives the direction of magnetic field only at that point. This tangent gives the direction of magnetic field at this point. Okay, now two magnetic field lines do not intersect each other. They never intersect because at point of intersection, two direction of magnetic field, as you can see from the diagram, when two magnetic field lines intersect each other, then two tangents are there and two direction of magnetic field is there. If this is right, then this is wrong, but this is not wrong, so this is wrong. Okay, so they do not intersect. Okay, this is impossible that they have two directions, because at one point only one direction. Okay, now the fifth property of magnetic field line is more crowded magnetic field lines represent a strong magnetic field. If at a location the crowd of magnetic field is more, then at that point a strong magnetic field is present. Okay, now the last property of magnetic field line is a set of parallel lines, if the lines are parallel to each other, represent uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field is represented by a set of parallel lines. Uniform magnetic field means the direction and magnitude at all points remain same. Once again, for uniform magnetic field, the direction and magnitude at every point remain same. Okay? A freely suspended magnet always rests in north to south direction. Okay? So this suggests that Earth itself behaves like a magnet. When suspended magnet always rests in north to south direction, then one idea is arise that Earth itself behaves like a magnet. So this is geographic north and this is geographic south. Now we can assume that a big magnet is placed inside the earth like this, north to south. Then a freely suspended magnet rests in north to south direction. Okay, so these lines are generated, starts from north and ends on south according to geographic. Okay, and according to this they start from south and reaches on north, opposite to the magnetic field of magnet. Always remember this. Okay, so this magnet is inside the earth. Now according to geographic north, north, geographic south, south, magnetic field lines are right. And when a suspended magnet, then it rests in this direction, north to south direction. Okay. Now the important sources of magnetic field are: a natural magnet gives magnetic field, an artificial magnet also gives magnetic field, an electromagnet also gives magnetic field. Current carrying wire produce magnetic field. Current carrying solenoid also produces magnetic field. And as you can see from the diagram, Earth is also a magnet, so produce magnetic field. But always remember this north to south opposite to the freely suspended magnet, and we can see the direction according to our freely suspended magnet. So this is not for you, this is for understanding. Okay, and then the pattern north to south is right. Okay, now the methods to plot magnetic field lines of a bar magnet. There are two methods to plot magnetic field lines or magnetic field pattern of a bar magnet. The first method is some iron filling is sprinkled near a bar magnet. The iron filling rearrange themselves in the form of magnetic field lines of bar magnet. As you can see from the diagram, they arrange in such a pattern that the magnetic field lines of bar magnet. One another method, first place a bar magnet on white sheet, then place a compass near one end of bar magnet and as we put this compass, so mark 2 points on north and south and place the compass in such a way that the south coincide with one point. Means this south coincide here, this south coincide here, this south coincide here, and then we find some arrows like this. If we combine all these arrows, then we get a magnetic field line, and this way we can draw the magnetic field pattern of a bar magnet. Okay.